Hi. So, you may have seen that I have played this before. Not this version. I played the regular standard version of the Stanley Parable on my channel before. However, I have purchased the Ultra Deluxe Edition on console. It was on sale. It's usually about $25. It was on sale. It was on sale for like 16.75, roughly $15-16. Anyways, so I bought it and was like, I'm gonna play this on my channel because I really love this game. So yes, I have played this game before, it's just not this version. I've already adjusted some settings, so before I do jump in, there is a setting that I wanted to talk about real quick that I have enabled. Um, so this is show content warnings. It says please enables content warnings and an option to skip sections of the game that deal with suicide, trauma, and mental health issues. So there may be sections where I'm able to skip through those. Um, I may play through those sections, but I may give a warning on those sections. I will put in editing. I will put through. Um, I wanted to give a warning beforehand. So if you have dealt with any kind of trauma, mental health issues, anything of the sort, I wouldn't suggest watching this. Um, just a fair warning. So if any flashing lights, any sort of trauma, mental health issues, anything of the sorts, feel free to skip this video. If you do decide to watch it, I am giving you a fair warning now, so everyone knows what's up. Okay, let's start. I wanted to give that warning just so everyone knows, hey, this warning, there may be flashing lights and touching on very dark, touchy subject matter, just so everyone is clearly aware. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alrighty, so before I start, I also wanted to mention another thing for anyone who watches TikTok. The guy that does the narration of this video game also does the voice or voices narration, whatever, for Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. And he happens to also be on TikTok. I forget his username, but yeah, that's the same guy. And it's so awesome. When I found that out, I was like, what? That's the same person? I was like, that game's been out forever. And I'm just learning that. Okay. My sensitivity is a little... Okay, that's way too high. I'm Yeah, let me knock that down a little bit. Yeah, that's a little too far out. Okay. Are we good? Okay, that's, yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone.
That's better.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So,
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
okay, so before I was like, oh, there's, trying to interact with everything, and that you can't jump. Okay, that's funny. You get your get your first trophy. Okay. Anyways, that keyboard sound is me actually hitting X button. That's so neat. Oh, crouch. That's right. Oh, L1 and L2 are both crouch. Okay. What does that say? I like work. I just hate my. Yo, that's so funny. Um, for me, it's the other way around. I hate my job, but I love my boss. My manager is actually my one of my closest friends, which is not something I've ever been able. It's not something I've ever been able to say in the past. Like, my manager is one of my closest friends that I love very dearly. It says be my Valentine, but yeah, that's rare for me to say that because that's not something I would be able to say in the past. But yeah, my manager is one of my closest friends. Okay, we're gonna keep trucking. What does that say? I hate. Fair enough. I also hate Mondays. Okay, that doesn't open. Yeah, none of these doors open. I heard someone got a trophy or got like an achievement or something for like interacting with every single thing throughout this entire game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Usually I would go through the right door, which I'm gonna do, and the standard edition of this game is very short. I want to see what happens if you go through the right door and you do all the same things that you do when you usually like ignore what he says.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
In the standard edition, when you do all this, he puts you to a room where it says he's basically like, this room hasn't even been like coded yet. There's nothing here. I wonder if they fill that room up, or they fully design that room, or they just leave that joke in. I want to see where it goes.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully
Coffee
constructed
nut.
room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Say so. No, there's a source. Fuel. Does that say
Yes.
5th annual
Really worth it being here in the room.
subcommittee meeting of
Captivating that even though
internal revenue analysis for committees of the Royal Revenue Commissions Club. What time is it there?
At this point, Stanley's
I have
obsession with
no
this
clue.
room bordered on creepy, and
Unless it's
reflected
reflecting
his
my
own
actual
personality.
time.
It's possible that this is
That
why
says
he left.
says it's almost 10 o'clock, but no, it's not. That's not the correct time. So then, no, it's not
He
reflecting my
laughed,
actual
had
time.
enough of the amazing room, and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I think not.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey, I'm actually good at my job. Fuck you.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I know, like, all joking aside, I'm actually very good at my job. I'm actually very, very good at what I do. Granted, my job isn't something that everyone wants to do. I'm very good at it, despite the fact that it's not a popular job. Whee!
Really? I was in
Yes.
the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
I do
Are you
not.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show
Too
you
bad.
something beautiful.
I don't care.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Sorry, but I don't know what the color red is, because I only see blue.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I only see blue. Sorry, buddy. Blue's my favorite color.
Communicating properly. Stanley walked. All
Blue.
right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me.
I do.
There's nothing here.
Oh, okay. They.
Finished building this section of the
Okay.
because you were never
They
supposed
leave
to
this
be
joke
here
in.
the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better?
That specific sentence sounded like he
You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
was trying to be like a cowboy.
Let me take a stab
Sounded
in the
very
dark at it.
countrified.
You can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Oh yeah,
I'm going
this
to stop
section.
you there. Now,
Fair warning right now, I'm going to give y'all right now, there is a section where
benefited from
there's a cutout
feel free to be
cardboard of
for some real
a
critical
baby
feedback here.
and it goes into the fire. So, fair warning, mentions of death and death of a child. So if that traumatizes you, I would skip past this part now.
A one? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a one? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay, that's cool. The worldwide leaderboard. Good old Nelly is offline. So that's who... Okay. Skip the intro sequence. Only the players chose... Oh, okay, so it gives you actual, like, stats. How long does it take to get to the correct or complete against others to improve your career? Huh. That's really fucking cool, actually. That's really neat.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Actually, yeah.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the
Yep,
baby
here it
goes
is.
left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful
Mention of death
desperation and tedium
of a child.
endlessly confronting the
So,
demands
trigger
of
warning.
life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Yeah, I'm not doing that for 4 hours. You heartless bastard.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out.
Burn the babies.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey,
But was
since my
it?
game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What is it gonna send me to? If I can remember. Is it what I think it is?
Aha!
Oh
Fascinating. What do you think this game is
no!
about, Stanley?
The usually it sends you to Minecraft.
Motivation.
This is
It
Firewatch.
seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep.
Oh yeah, this is that indie game,
Twisted, erotic.
Firewatch or whatever it's called. They came out
Yes,
years
that must
ago.
be it. What a fascinating venture.
Usually it sends you to Minecraft, which, funny enough, I have
So far, I
Minecraft.
love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Yeah, it usually sends you out. That's the Minecraft door sound. Yeah, this is the, or is it? I don't know if it's called Firewatch or it's like, or maybe I'm thinking of Overwatch. It's like Fire something. I forget what it's fucking called. Which is, it's actually a game that I've never played. I know Markiplier has played it, and I think Jacksepticeye and many others have actually played it. I forget what it's called.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
That's really cool for them to change this up. Oh my god, the frame rate dropping.
It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Is it going to be Minecraft again? Because usually it sends you to Minecraft, but it was like Firewatch or something. Rocket League.
This is exactly what I had in mind.
I don't play Rocket League. I could get it for free if I wanted to, but Rocket League looks too fucking hard, so I just don't play it.
Is game design.
It's also Rocket League.
In this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Yeah, see, Rocket League. But yeah, the other game was called like Firewatch. Fire something.
In the back, but obviously there's no racetrack.
But yeah, it usually boots you to Minecraft, which Minecraft is pretty cool.
Stanley, I think it's sports ball.
It's Rocket League, you uncultured goddamn swine.
Yes, I think surely we must.
Uncultured swine, it's Rocket League, you fucking moron. Or no, at first it sends you to Portal, and then it's Minecraft, or maybe it's Minecraft and then Portal. Yeah, Portal is also a really awesome game. I've never played Portal myself.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yes.
Stanley, I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
That's kind of sus.
Here comes another ball. Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
No.
Balls.
Oh god. Kind of reminds me of Portal a little bit. But do they all just have the blue?
You having fun?
Yes, I
Is this
am.
a real video game? Well, I
Yes.
sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
No,
That's
but
right. Your little fun
but I was
is over.
enjoying that
This is my
though.
game, and what I say goes. You
Fuck
get
you,
that through when
man.
I let you, Stanley.
No.
Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or
Fuck
boundaries, video
boundaries,
games are
dog.
nothing. Yes, that's what
I don't
I am.
care.
I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since
No.
you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm
Goodbye,
leaving.
narrator.
When I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows?
Ugh,
You're an
so
inventive
sore from
kid,
sitting
you'll
down for
come
so
up with
long.
something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take
Mm-hmm.
care, Stanley.
Bye, narrator. So you're just gonna leave me here? All by my lonely self? In this big ass stadium? I guess so. But yeah, it usually sends you to Portal and
Hold on. What are you doing?
Minecraft. I don't know, what am I doing? What is this? Oh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Oh.
Can't do it. You know that. Stanley.
Ah, shit. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is that empty space that you walk around in. I forget which way you're supposed to go. Oh, here we go. Usually I would be stumbling around forever, but I actually have the brightness all the way up so I can see. Okay, this is the control room. Last time I was like, is he like making beats or is he like video editing? Because that kind of looks like on the left screen. Well, I mean, it kind of looks like it's FL Studios. But then I was like, oh no, that has to be some kind of video editing software. Because I can see that looks like Audio Tool from back in the day. Because I used to use Audio Tool before I started using FL Studios to produce. Oh, okay.
I wonder what he found.
Nothing.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay. Does it boot me back to the beginning of the game, or how does it work this time? Oh, okay, it just pushed me back here. Okay, that was the first part of the new Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. If you did enjoy, be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay notified from when I upload again. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.